Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. We're talking to Mrs. and me. Trying to learn more about what is happening here. Alright. Is there anything I want to... No, we'll talk first. Yeah, praise a lot. How did an acolyte zealot end up living here as your husband's disciple? About 2 years ago, while my husband was a spiritual retreat in the mountains, he came across prey collapsed on the ground. That's when he brought him here. You're always one to help those in need, weren't you, dear? And he'd been living here ever since? About 2 years ago. That's around the same time Maya arrived in Crane. Yes, he was born in a poor village and had nowhere to call home. My husband felt pity for the boy, so he took him in as his disciple. But not only as his disciple, he was like a member of our family, too. I see. If this is where Acolyte Zealot lived, there might be something I could learn about him lying around here. Oh. Hold on, is there anything... No... It's already lost my brain. Or left my brain. But there was some, as she was talking, there was something I was like, ooh, there's a piece of evidence I want to present. I don't think I have it anymore, and now I don't remember what it was. No, not the warning. It was the other one. Which I don't seem to... Alright, so I guess that's not important. Alright, never mind. I think there's something else too. Whatever. Alright. Okay. Pictures of the Queen and her husband, the Justice Minister of Karain. Yes, my mother and my father. What do you think? Do they not possess an awe-inspiring air? Terrifying is more the word I would use. Well. Yes, they are very awe-inspiring. We'll go through her trash. That's normal. Barbed-head, it appears you're quite fond of rummaging through the garbage. I just thought there might be something other important piece of evidence in here. Oh, is that right? Look, I'm not doing this for fun, really. Doesn't look like there's anything else of interest in there. Oh, wait. Photo of the High Priestess' wife, Acolyte Zealot, and Maya. Since Maya is in it, it must have been taken the day before the rite. I should ask Mrs. Inmi about it. Picture of Maya and the High Priest family taken during the Feast of Blessings on the day before the rite. I think this would be their final family photo. And look at Maya's face, has some nerve. I mean, here... She is posing with the two men whom she would soon kill. I beg to differ. I see this photo as proof that she didn't kill them. That smile of hers does not fool me. I sense a deep and biting malice behind it. I'll prove Maya's smile is the real deal. Alright, so I wanted to present. Take that. Can I ask you about this photo? It was taken during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the rite was held. The Feast of Blessings? Would you mind telling me a little more about it? Alright. The day before. This photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings. The Feast of Blessings? Yes, it is forbidden to eat during the days of the rite, so that the day before it's performed. We enjoy dishes full of gingil, an herb known to strengthen the body and mind. You love the gingil-based dishes I make, didn't you, dear? Gingil, I heard you can go 3 days without sleeping after eating some. Yes, but many foreigners don't care for it because of its strong smell. Our customs say that these dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification rite. and only between noon and 3 p.m. That's pretty specific. Is it because the smell is too strong? A very good guess indeed. Is to ensure the smell is gone by the time Lady Kira is welcome the next day. Wow, is it really that strong? Come to think of it, the evening before the murder, an overwhelming odor was all over town. It was like a cross between garlic and mint. After the Feast of Blessings, Purate went over to the plaza to begin his supplication. Never thought that would be the last time I would see him. What was Maya doing during that time? Shortly after Prey left, she went to the temple to prepare for the rite. I don't know what she did after that. Leave statement added to the court record. A statement about the Feast of Blessings that was held the day before the rite. Okay. So, Acolyte Zealot went out to pray the afternoon before the rite. According to the newspaper, on the day before the rite, the plaza was so cold the whole place had iced over. Prey always prayed a lot. Far more than anyone I have ever known. He was a devout young man whose faith was twice as strong as others. I don't know why, but that's kinda intimidating to me. Thought I'd have made some progress by now, but I haven't come across any particularly insightful information, even here. That's not true. You seem disappointed. Mrs. Inmee, is there anything else you could tell me? Forgive me, but if I keep thinking about those two any longer... Barbed head. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry to have troubled you. You've paid a visit to all of the people and places connected with this case. Wait, no, what? I think about time you prepared yourself for the inevitable, don't you? Is there anything I can present? Anything at all. Maybe that. Excuse me. Yes, dear. That's right. She's so focused on her husband, she couldn't care less about this. Okay, so there's that. Alright. Where do we go? We haven't talked to all the people, but we also haven't been to all the places. I'm between, do we go to Inner Sanctum first? How much is... I don't think Maya's gonna be able to help us. I mean, she's been in prison. Wait, hold on. Actually... I want to ask... Actually, I want to ask her about what she was doing during that time. Alright, we'll go to Detention Center first. Gonna be a weird order. I don't like going in a line so I don't have to worry that I've forgotten anything, but I do want to ask about some of this stuff before I forget. Maya sure looks tired. I'm so sorry, Maya. I failed to defend you during that trial earlier today. I'm sorry too, Nick. I never meant to get caught up in this whole mess. Even worse, I got you caught up in it too. And you were convicted under that stupid law. Nick, you should really withdraw from this case. Maybe they'll even commute your sentence if you do. I could never abandon you like that. You might not believe me, but I'm going to pull off a win somehow. It's not like I don't believe in you, it's just... Don't worry, maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see. Okay. You're awfully quiet, Your Benevolence. It's only a matter of time until your executions are carried out. Right, so we're already being... I thought that was it. We were already being executed, so what does it matter? Alright. I simply thought I would allow you a good talk before you depart from this world. Sorry, but we're not giving up yet, and we won't until the bitter end. There's no need to put on a brave face. Your fates were sealed with today's verdict. Worry not of Maya Fey. The Twilight Realm will cleanse the taint from that neophyte practitioner's soul. Then perhaps the Holy Mother may finally forgive her. Wait, was that her attempt at comforting me? Barbedhead, pray the resistance shall come to naught. Stop your desperate struggle, accept the judgment that has been passed upon you. She obviously doesn't know me very well. Then perhaps your sentence will be commuted. And hold it right there, your benevolence. Why do you always have to be like that? Maya, what are you... What is the matter? I'm simply showing some mercy upon your souls. Nick here is risking his life to defend me. And that is why I told you it will come to no... No, it won't. Nick is just doing what lawyers are supposed to do. He's defending his client, no matter what. Enough! There's no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice. We have the divination seance. But your insights are wrong. Whoa. Oh boy, that's gotta hurt. Don't you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty? Do the victim's souls or the Holy Mother herself wish you to judge people in error? Ooh, you dare bring Her Holiness's name into this. You know nothing, you phony baloney. Please, you two, enough already. Sorry, Nick, I got a little carried away. That's not really like me, huh? No, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner. How dare you mock me so? You'll not get away with this. I was a fool to show you compassion. To think I could convince you to accept your fate. Struggle all you want in the Hall of Justice tomorrow. Your savior just deserts as the scorn of our kingdom is heaped upon you. You can see straight through that contorted smile on your face, you know. Yeah, she may say these terrible things, but it's just the way she was raised, I guess. Alright, I've completely forgotten why I came here in the first place. Oh yeah, can you tell me? There you go, presenting things left and right again, as always. Sure takes me back to the good old days. Oh, present something else, Nick. If that's what you really want. At least it seemed to cheer her up a bit. Oh, there we go. We took this picture during the Feast of Blessings, before all of these unthinkably tragic things happened. Unthinkable? I doubt that. You were surely plotting your murderous rampage at the time. I was thinking of nothing of the sort, especially not during that meal. The smell of ginkgo was so strong I couldn't think of anything else. Yes, well, it is a rather intense aroma. Wow, do I even want to know how strong of a smell ginkgo gives off up close? Yes. Okay, that didn't help. Let's see, what can I ask about? Tell me about, Zealot's murder. What do you know? Could you try to remember what happened one more time? I've been trying as hard as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the right onward. Oh right, you suddenly felt sleepy and everything after that's a blank. Yeah, so she was definitely drugged. Even so, I didn't kill anyone, and I'm not the one going around dressed like Lady Kira. Although, it's kinda cool to think there's a mysterious female vigilante out there. Right. Alright, tell me about Praise a Lot. Were you close to Acolyte Zealot? We met several times during the meetings about the rite, but I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet. Didn't you eat together the day before the rite? Yeah, we ate this one super stinky dish, but it was actually really good. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Like, you know the salty noodles at Aldoon's Noodles? It's like if you add garlic and herbs to that and then let it simmer for a really long time. Sounds more like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point. Now I miss ramen too. So what was Acolyte Zealot like while you were eating? He seemed to be enjoying the food, but as soon as you were done, he left to go pray. And what did you do? I returned to the temple to prepare for the rite. It coincides with Mrs. Inme's description of events. Yes. Oh. Yeah, can you just tell us Lady Kira's identity? Yeah, if that'd be great. That would solve all of this. Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Kira? When the rite started, it was just me and Abbot Inme. But the Sans vision showed a third figure who looked like Lady Kira. I know. Lady Kira, I wish I could have seen her in the flesh. Yeah, let's stay focused on the case, shall we? It was supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum. But what if she came from the sky? You know, like that bushy-bearded paratrooper. The mountain would have been no match for Lady Kira's wings. That's from the Plume Punisher TV show, right? How'd you know? because the real Lady Kira doesn't have wings. Oh, I've got it this time. There must be a secret room with a secret door at the inner sanctum. Did you know there are 88 secret Plume Punisher bases here in Khura'in? Can you please stop talking about the Plume Punisher show for a sec, Maya? No, hold on. I guess so. Keeping it real is much harder than it looks. Well, I should get going now. Sorry I wasn't any help. Don't worry, I've got this. We'll beat those charges tomorrow and be on the first plane back home before you know it. Then we'll go grab dinner at Eldune's, or your favorite burger joint. You pick. Sounds good. I think I'll get the extra large hamburger steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds. You can have whatever you like. First, I have to beat the charges. Ah, I almost forgot. What is it? I have a favor to ask. Okay, but why are we whispering? I forgot I left something at the High Priest's house. It's super important. Would you mind getting it and holding on to it for me? Sure, so what's the super important thing? In my bag, you'll find a folding book. It's only given to the priestess who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets. It does sound important. How could you leave something like that just lying around? That explains all the whispering. If Rifle found out, all heck would break loose. Look, it's got Lady Kira's real name written in it, so... Oops. Don't tell anyone I told you that. In fact, just forget I said anything at all. It's supposed to be a secret. Tome of Secrets contains secrets. Imagine that. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. It's just she forgot something, so I told her I'd go get it. You're up to something. I just know it. Thanks, Nick. I'm counting on you. Yes. Okay, alright. I guess we're going back. Fine. Sorry to bug you again. I guess I should have gone to the other place first. Hello? Anybody home? No answer. Mrs. Inmy's probably out right now. Well, I'll just get what I came for. Wait, wasn't the door supposed to be locked? I'm watching you like a barbed head. You'd better not steal anything. I'd never do something like that. I'm just here to get what Maya asked for. Get on with it. I would if you'd stopped interrupting me. Oh, wait. It's a family photo they took. Mrs. Inmy said it was taken the day before the rite. I don't suppose any of them could have possibly imagined what was to come. Well, that didn't help. Oh, yeah, bag. Ah, here's Maya's bag. What is that strange patch on her bag? It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action hero show back in my country. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it. I see. You look strikingly similar to the Plume Punisher. They're similar, but Steel Samurai definitely came first. I see. How interesting. I'm waiting to see what the Steel Samurai and the Plume Punisher have to do with any of this. Marfa seems genuinely intrigued. There must be a common thread between Plume Punisher and Steel Samurai fans. Come to think of it, didn't Maya mention something about trading with a Plume Punisher fan? But I digress. I'd better find what she asked me to look for and get going. Let's see here. Why not just grab the whole bag? This must be that Tome of Secrets that Maya was talking about. I'll just, go ahead and take that with me. Well, Bartet, are you finished now? Hold on a second. The string routed is coming undone. Whoops! Oh! Ah, you fool! Do not lay eyes upon it! Put it away quickly, before we go blind. Relax, my hand just slipped. This is the Tome of Secrets. Are you trying to get us cursed? Lady Kira is liable to swoop down and gouge our eyes out. Oh, right. This book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? Your benevolence, would you mind if I asked you some questions? Oh, alright. I guess we're just gonna do this right here. So that's something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you. Well, can't you make an exception? You insist. No. What of this folding book? Yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess in the purification rite. Very important? What's written inside? Yes, I see. Really? Is it a right to reveal that? benevolence?
Patience, patience. The book contains Lady Kira's true name.
Her true name? Is the name really that important of a secret?
To a Curtis priestess, a person's name is one of the most important things to know.
Alright, tell me Lady Kira's real name. What's so important about a name?
Without a name, a priest's voice will fail to reach a person's mitama. It's much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. A spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased face and name.
Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize but you don't know their name. It makes it impossible to get their attention.
Indeed, you must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It's the same for Curanism's most secret art. One that my mother alone may use.
The Queen has a secret art.
It's something for foreigners such as you could never hope to guess.
She can commune with the dead. Curanism spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the Queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it. But Maya can. I should pretend this is all new to me. No! Act like we know! And then we'll look smart for once. That won't backfire. Better than looking dumb and having it backfire, right? Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me all about it. Fine. Could you tell me about the secret art of the Queen you spoke of?
Come again?
Oh, sorry, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right?
It is the secret art of spirit channeling, but I suppose those words are meaningless to you.
I'm just surprised how willing you are to tell me about it.
The right lawyer could not channel spirits simply by learning of the technique.
Third rate is a bit harsh. I'd even settle for second.
But what is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog upon your face.
The heck is a tentacled hag frog? Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess her body to return to our world, right?
Well now, I see you have done your homework.
Oh, I guess I studied a bit.
The power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits. It's quite a magnificent power, is it not?
Never seen your eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times.
Indeed. A spirit memory is cut off at the moment of death.
So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled?
Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all of the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Our queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. That is why we have never been invaded and how we have maintained our unique culture.
So spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics.
It is indeed. And that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. Of late, there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. The fools come seeking the same great power as my mother.
Illegal immigrants?
Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life and look to Curanism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature who have been driven from their own lands.
Dubious nature, driven from their own land. Gasp and pain definitely fit that bill. But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Alright, I guess tell me about your spiritual power. Can you channel spirits, your benevolence?
I am but the royal priestess. There's still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability.
So her spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's.
You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's written all over your face, you impudent nincompoop. Divination seance was once one of the important roles fulfilled by the queen. That is what my mother taught me when I was little.
So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see.
Someday I will be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. The divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day.
Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence.
You shall see. It won't be long before I, too, master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Khura'in.
Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. Looks like she actually has something in common with Maya.
You quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling.
That's true. It doesn't have anything to do with this case as far as I can tell. Or does it? If the queen is a spirit medium...
Are you about to suggest that my mother was channeling Lady Kira?
I guess you saw that one coming.
Lawyers are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace.
Of course.
My mother is a very busy woman. The idea itself is preposterous. Do you truly believe the Queen of Khura'in would personally battle the insurgents? This is precisely what makes you third-rate.
Another dead end. This is bad. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads, so... Gotta go. Over there, after him. Don't let him escape.
What is all that racket?
We'll find out what that racket is in the next episode. I'm assuming it's our escaped rebel friend, but we'll see. Could be anybody. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.